welcome back to our new series, Idiot in the Garage. It's called Idiot in the Garage because I always say not bad for an idiot in his garage. I'm being that idiot and this is my garage today. So what we're going to do is we're going to tint rear lights. I've tinted rear lights before. Now I've always used spray tint, but I tried using the film. The film didn't come out very well, there was bubbles, I just wasn't happy with the finish of it. That's just me, maybe the talent ran out, who knows. But I've gone back to the old school, so I've used the spray tint. I don't want them too dark, I want it just so it breaks up the red on the back of the car and it goes with the rest of the black and red system. So let's see how I got on and then let's see the finishing product.
Thanks for watching our latest video. You might want to talk. Please hit the subscribe button.
Okay, so the first thing to do is obviously give these a good clean off. So just a little bit of soapy water and a microfiber cloth. Just making sure all the dirt is off of it, any glue, any residue, everything in all the little tiny little nooks and crannies and stuff like that. Okay, now it's all prepped, let's give this light a spray. Okay, so I'm using E-Tech lens tint spray. I've used this before. Now we want to do nice even light coats. So this is the first coat. You know it's going on well because you can see it looks kind of wet. It doesn't look like it's got a dry surface, but it's not too thick. Just nice and light, but a wet look finish. You can see this when I get to near the end of the lens on this bit of video. Okay, so that's the first coat on the first lamp. Quite happy with the finish on that. And let's go to the next one. Right, the second lamp, all been given a good clean. Going to give this its first coat over. Okay, back to the first lamp. Quite happy with the finish on that. So now we're going to give it a second coat. This is going to be its final coat. I'm only doing 2 coats on this as I don't want it to be too dark, as I mentioned before. Okay, well as I mentioned before, it's all light even coats. It doesn't actually look very even in this bit of video. I think the light caught the camera funny, but it is nice and even. But we are going to polish these at the end to get the glass-like finish that we want. Okay, so there you go. It's tinted. I am going to give them a polish in a bit. I'm just going to let them air dry a little bit. So we're happy with the finish that we've done. We're going to use a bit of colour restorer on it, polish it up. All I'm actually using is a light G3 formula colour restorer. Okay, give it a bit of a buff off. Well, that's definitely giving it a better appearance. A lot more glassy. I think one more go over with that and it will look a lot better. You can see the difference between the finish on that one to the finish of that one. I don't know if you can see that on camera. One's got a real good shine, the other one quite dull, like a satin finish. It's what it's supposed to come out like. Now we're going to use a little bit of Maguire's polish to give it that final little bit of shine. There you go. I'm not sure how well the camera's going to pick it up. And that's a pretty good damn finish. Okay, excuse the car being absolutely filthy. I went out with it the other day, obviously raining and all that. You can see how the black works on those rear lights. It's got a nice shine to it, nice glass shine, and it just really works with the whole black and red scheme. Well, there you go, another little mod.
Thanks for watching our latest video. If you like what you saw, please hit the subscribe button now. Also, feel free to follow us on Instagram. Addresses are scrolling across the bottom of the screen now. See you again soon as we continue with our mad life.